Google just shocked the AI world with their latest release, and I am about to show you how to harness this game-changing technology completely free. What I am talking about is Google's new Gemini 2.5 Flash image model, codenamed Nano Banana, and it is outperforming GPT as the best image generator on the market. In the next few minutes, you will discover exactly how to integrate this powerhouse model into your NA10 workflows without spending a dime. I will walk you through creating automated image generation system. Here is the kicker. While everyone else is paying premium prices for inferior image generation, I will show you how to access Google's best-in-class model for free through OpenRouter. But here is the catch. I have no idea how long this free access will last, so you need to act fast. This is not just another image generator. We're talking about breakthrough editing capabilities, rock-solid character consistency, and image quality that will make your jaw drop. The speed alone will blow your mind. We're talking lightning-fast generation compared to anything else on the market. I have created a complete NA10 workflow that connects directly to Google's Gemini 2.5 Flash through OpenRouter's API. You will see me walk through this workflow, test it live, and generate stunning high-quality images in real time. No complicated setups, no hidden costs, just pure automation power at your fingertips. Are you ready to revolutionize your image generation game? Let us dive in. Log into your NA10 account and head to Canvas. Click the plus button, select workflow, then hit the three dots here, select import from file, grab your saved template and open it. Boom. Your workflow is imported. Before we dive into the nodes, let us step back and see how the whole workflow comes together. It starts with a simple form that anyone can fill out to describe the image they want. That description gets passed to an AI agent which rewrites it into a vivid, detailed, and professional prompt. We then send that enhanced prompt to Google's Gemini model via OpenRouter to actually generate the image. The response comes back as base 64 data, which we clean up and finally convert into a downloadable image file. That is generating image from text. Next, we have generating image from image. We take the previous image generated, generate a public URL for that, and then pass it to Google's Gemini model via OpenRouter for the image generation. It is like having your own AI artist on call, ready to turn words into photos and edit images anytime you need. Let us begin with the form trigger because this is where everything starts. This node will give us a simple web form where anyone can type in their request. I have titled the form image generation and added a description that says describe your image. There is just one field labeled image and the placeholder text reminds users to give a detailed description. I have marked this field as required since we can't generate an image without it. Right? Once we have the user's description, we don't want to send it straight to the image generator. Raw descriptions like a car in front of a house often produce vague or low quality results. This is where our image generator agent comes in. The agent takes that rough description and refines it into a professional quality prompt. The source for prompt is set to define below, and this text field pulls in whatever was typed into the form. But the real magic happens in the system message. Here I have written detailed instructions that tell the AI to focus on realism, lighting, and texture while avoiding anything abstract or cartoonish. And we have provided a couple of examples here. The agent needs a brain to actually do the prompt refinement, and that's where the GPT-4o Mini comes in. This node connects to OpenAI and runs the GPT-4o Mini model, which is both powerful and cost-effective for text tasks like this. All you need to do here is connect your OpenAI credentials. Click the credentials drop-down box, create a new credential, and paste in your API key from OpenAI. If you haven't set up your OpenAI credentials yet, check out the video in the description for a quick step-by-step guide. Once that is set up, our agent has the intelligence it needs to polish every user's request. Now comes the really exciting part, generating the actual image. For this, I have added this HTTP request node. This node connects directly to OpenRouter, which gives us access to Google's Gemini model. Let us quickly head over to the OpenRouter website and take a look at this image model. Type in Gemini Flash Free in the model's search bar and select this Gemini 2.5 Flash Image Preview Free. At this time, it is completely free. As you can see, it is $0 per million input tokens, $0 per million output tokens. Scroll down and select this curl button. This shows an example on how to call this API. Here is the API endpoint URL. We need to provide the authorization with OpenRouter API key, and model here we are using is image preview free. We need to use this structure for text to image, and we need to use this structure for image to image. Here is how it is set up. The method is post, and the URL points to OpenRouter's chat completions endpoint that we just reviewed. Under authentication, you will need your OpenRouter API key. If you don't already have one, just sign up at OpenRouter AI, grab your key and paste it into the credentials here. Check out the video in the description for a quick step-by-step guide. In the body of the request, I have specified 2.5 flash image preview model. The request includes our refined prompt from the agent node. That is what makes this step powerful. Instead of sending rough text, we are sending a professional grade description designed to get the best results from Gemini. When this node runs, OpenRouter will return an image encoded in base 64. Of course, the image doesn't come back ready to download. The API response includes the image wrapped in a data URL, which means it is essentially a huge block of text. If we don't clean it up, we would just be staring at a wall of letters and numbers instead of a picture. That's where the edit fields node comes in. This runs an expression to split the data URL and grab only the part we need, the pure base 64 string. I have stored that string in a new field called base. Think of this as taking the wrapping paper of your gift. Now we are left with the actual image data neatly prepared for the final step. With the base 64 string ready, it is time to turn it into a real image file. For this, I have added a convert to file node. The operation is set to move base 64 string to file, which means it takes the base 64 text and converts it into binary data. The input field points to the field we named base, and when you run this node, n8n instantly produces an actual image file in the binary section of the output. We have seen how easy it is to go from text straight into stunning images with Gemini, Nano, Banana, but now we are going to take things up a notch. Let us move into image to image generation, where you can upload a photo and have Gemini completely transform it. To make image to image work, Gemini needs a public link to the source image. That's where Imgbb comes in. Imgbb is a free image hosting service, and it gives us an easy way to turn our images into shareable URLs. Once you are on the Imgbb website, creating an account is quick and simple. Select Create Account button and choose your preferred login method and follow the steps to get started. After logging in, head over to the About section and open the API page here. This is where you will generate your personal API key. Just hit Add API key and Imgbb will instantly create one for you. On the same page, Imgbb shows you exactly how to use that key with their upload endpoint URL. All it needs are two parameters, your API key and the image itself, and it will return a public URL we can pass back into Gemini. The method is post, and authentication uses query auth with your Imgbb API key. For the body, I send the image as binary file. When this runs, Imgbb uploads the file and sends back a JSON response containing a direct public image URL. That URL is exactly what we will pass into Gemini for editing. Now we move into one of the most exciting parts of this demo, image to image editing. We're asking Gemini to take an existing image and reshape it based on our instructions. This node works almost exactly like the previous image generation node. It sends a post request to OpenRouter, uses the same endpoint, and authenticates with same credentials. But here is the difference. In the request body, we're not just giving text, we're also providing image URL from Imgbb. This means Gemini now has a canvas to work with, and our text prompt tells it what to change. Here I have set the prompt to replace the background with ocean while pointing to the image we uploaded earlier. The last two nodes repeat the same process we used earlier. We have covered this node types already, so the configuration is identical. Just extract the image data and convert it to a file format. Alright, This is where it all comes together. We have built the workflow, wired up the nodes. Now let us see it in action. I'm hitting test workflow and dropped this prompt in. Hit the submit button. You can see the workflow is running, generating the image now from the text prompt. Here it is generating the image from the previous image. Here is the original photo we started with, and here is the after shot. Gemini Nano Banana swapped out the background for a vivid ocean scene while keeping the retriever sharp and untouched. Let us put them side by side. The difference is striking. This is where Gemini pulls ahead of most models. Others tend to blur edges, warp objects, or lose consistency, but Gemini nails it. The edit feels natural, almost like it was photographed that way in the first place. That's the real power of image-to-image mode. Precision edits that look professional but run entirely on autopilot. It's like having Photoshop level control powered by AI. One workflow, one prompt, and completely transformed image. And this is just the start. Imagine product mockups, ad creatives, or full-on social campaigns, all generated in seconds. This is the moment most people say, okay, this is next level.